New ABC News Washington Post Ipsos poll is now revealing some of the single words that Americans are using to describe President Trump's performance 100 days into his second term. And the responses have a wide range here, from positive words, things like savior and patriotic, to negative words like ungodly and un-American. ABC News political director Avery Harper has more from our New York newsroom. So, look, Avery, how do those who approve of Trump's performance here really describe that? Because, wow, these words are polar opposite when you read through them.
Right. It's always great to be able to hear folks in their own words. And so we were able to ask in our ABC News Washington Post Ipsos poll for respondents to say one word that they would use to describe Trump's performance on the job. And among those who approve of President Trump's performance so far, we have really positive words, things like excellent, great, awesome. But there were also some folks who were rather unimpressed. Among those who still support President Trump, they use words like so-so and mediocre. So among those that approve of Trump, we did see some variance in terms of folks who are very enthusiastic about his performance and those who are not so much.
Yeah, so in terms of those who did not really approve of his handling of the economy, what other words did we hear? And I also appreciated that there were some people who just felt like they couldn't really respond with a single word.
Right. There were folks who used long sentences to describe Trump's performances. Among those who disapprove of President Trump's performance, those responses were decidedly negative. They used words like disgusting, disaster, horrific, and even some folks used words that were framing Trump as a threat, using words like frightening or destructive. I think when you see words like this used at two opposite ends of the spectrum, I think it's really reflective of how polarizing a figure President Trump is.
Yeah, certainly. And in any case, as it's mentioned here, one person said better than Biden so far. Interesting. We'll keep watching that, Avery. Our thanks to you as always.